Peaky Blinders.
No! Oh my God! No! Are you taking the mick? This is so annoying. Yes! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Get in! Get in! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I don't want to get... We've just been equalised. Look at that! Look at that! Especially when that's happened for a second week in a row. Follow up, have a shot. What's up guys, how are we doing today? And today, I'm back, we're back. Of course, I wasn't at the Crystal Palace game at the end due to illness, but I'm feeling a lot better today. So I am back today for Plymouth Argyle's 5th championship game of this season. So far, we've had Huddersfield at home, and we outclassed them. Watford away, a brilliant point. Southampton at home, unlucky and played well, but they edged us. And then Birmingham away, exactly the same thing. Today, we go on to our 3rd home game of the season. It's Blackburn Rovers at home, the club that Niall Ennis has departed us for to get to Blackburn. It's Blackburn at home today. It's John Dal Thomasson's men, and it's different for them this season because they're without what was their top scorer, Ben Brereton Diaz, who has departed the club for Villarreal this summer. And speaking of transfer deadlines, deadline day is now officially closed, meaning that the transfer window is over. The transfer window is officially over, and Plymouth Argyle have managed to bring in one more player. A player that potentially is going to be another backup to Ryan Hardy up front. So it'll be interesting to see how he does. He's in the Sierra Leone international team. Mustafa Bundu, who plays as a forward for us. We've just signed him on deadline day to make it our 10th signing of the season. And Simon Hallett promised us 10 signings as well this summer, and we've done that brilliantly. So fantastic news either way for that. And we've been looking for another striker ever since the start of the new window as well. We were going to sign Josh Coburn from Middlesbrough, who of course was at Bristol Rovers last season up front with Aaron Collins, but the deal fell through at the end. So we've signed Mustafa Bundu instead as either a potential backup or competition to Ryan Hardy. We've signed Bundu from Anderlecht. It was Anderlecht he was at. So it's going to be interesting to see how he does for us. I'm very, very curious to see how he does for us. But yeah, the transfer window is over. We've now got 10 players in. So let's see what they can do between now and January, when the January transfer window opens. Back to the game though. We've got Blackburn at home today. The last time we played Blackburn was in the 2017-18 season when they got relegated to League One. We beat them 2-0 at home that day. And coincidentally, I predicted us to win 2-0 today as well. But we must make sure we bounce back from those Southampton and Birmingham defeats. So this is going to be a tough task regardless. I mean, it's the Championship, of course it's going to be tough. Blackburn, of course, the last time we went to Ewood Park, we drew with them. So we were unbeaten against Blackburn the last time we played them in a league campaign. And they went up that season. They went straight back up after being relegated from the Championship in 2016-17. So coincidentally, that season, 2017-18, is the only time I've seen our football club play Blackburn in my life. Because before that, it was 1992. So, yeah, this is going to be a really interesting one. Blackburn have started the this season not too bad. Blackburn are currently 9th in the Championship, ahead of us. So they are ahead of us for the time being. So far this season, they beat West Brom 2-1 at home. They drew 2-2 away at Rotherham, and the Millers went down to 10 men. They lost 2-1 to Hull at home, and Blackburn had a man sent off. And then they've just beaten Watford away 1-0. A great 1-0 away win, to be honest, for Blackburn. And of course, it was Harry Pickering who got sent off for the Rovers against Hull. So let's see how we get on against Niall Ennis and co today. One of the biggest clubs in Northern England. One of Lancashire's most well known. It's Blackburn at home today, guys. Come on, you Greens, let's do this. Up the Janners, up the Argyle, up the Pilgrims, up the Greens, up the Plymouth. Come on, you boys in green. Right, let's head over to the ground. Catch you there.
To get off that darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down.
So,
Plymouth Blackburn today. What are we thinking, guys?
well then. Well, the last home game didn't go well, so we all know what happened in that one. But honestly, I do see some positives from that last game. But honestly, I hope we do get the result today. I'm gonna say 1-0.
I've said 2-1. Just think the defence can just concede any goal. Really,
By the way, Liam's got the best shirt on right now,
Yeah, I
so I've got to give him credit for that.
But yeah, the defence can concede any goal. Really, I mean, I did go 2-0 originally, but I just thought Blackburn.
I went
can
2-0.
score,
I
so-
went 2-0 just so I could go on a repeat of what we did in 2017-18.
Yeah, that would be nice. But any win would do me personally, because I don't think a draw is good enough.
I mean, we need to bounce back anyway after those two
And
games.
there's a lot of these Argyle fans saying, "Oh, a draw would be too bad," but not really. No, because
Interestingly enough, I've just come to this ground. I've already seen about 2 Niall Ennis shirts already from Blackburn. So,
and he's not even playing.
well, That's Liam's happy mood for today. Richard, what are we thinking today?
I feel very confident today, actually.
Score prediction?
I reckon 3-1.
I'll take that.
You know, after Tuesday night performance
Against Southampton and Birmingham, yeah.
Yeah, no, what I saw
And
the
Palace, Tuesday night, yeah.
I saw the most in the first 15 minute was the best I've seen all season.
To be fair, that first half was superb, wasn't it?
Yeah, even to read White got a lot of bay by performance on Tuesday night.
100%.
For me, we need to win before the international break. Be on
I
7
agree,
points.
I agree. When we got Ryan Lowe in 2 weeks as well.
Oh, that's going to be mental, Matt.
Of course it's going to be mental, 100%.
Not very popular, it won't be.
I've already said to Liam and Harvey, I reckon there's at least going to be 1 red card in it, I reckon.
With Lowe,
Preston
yeah.
away, yeah.
But today I went to...
Give you tip, lads. Never bet on Blackburn Rovers.
Sitting here, never bet on Argyle neither. But yeah, just take what we... Today they take the win, we'll lap for the 2-week international one and jump back.
Who's scoring for us today?
I went to Hardy
again.
and a double
Just
by
like Birmingham,
Morgan.
that
And
fair
a double
enough.
by Morgan.
I'll take that. Double by Morgan, yeah.
I think Morgan, you saw on Tuesday night and a 3F on Tuesday night.
Yeah. Fair enough, mate. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
you
Sounds
too.
good.
Nice seeing you, Jack.
Nah, nice seeing you too, mate. Sorry about the handshake there. Just me grabbing keys at the same time. That's my bike keys, so that likes to get in the way. Big game today. That's the question we got to face. After 2 extremely unlucky games, can we get a convincing one today? Facing one of the most well-known clubs in the country. Argyle versus Blackburn. Last time was 2017-18. Come on, boys. Alright guys, so it's been 13 minutes in. All I know is that it's still 0-0. Blackburn should have scored, but so far not too bad. So still goalless coming into 15 minutes. Argyle! Argyle! Still Kessler Hayden. Ryan was there, but he couldn't get it. And that's the amount Blackburn's brought today.
So from the end.
Oh no! What a ball as well. Mumba had the header, but it just wasn't enough at the end, and Blackburn's keeper got there. Green Army! Dinky! What a save. He's kept them right in it. Have a shot. Come on! That is just what we needed. Get in! I literally said off camera, I don't know why we're starting Azaz, and Finn Azaz goes on and does that. I've jinxed us proudly. Come on, the boys. I said don't start him, and then he does that. Yes, Finn. Argyle. That is huge confidence boost after the last 2 games in the Championship. We needed that, and we need to keep going. Good start. Now let's keep it this way. 1-0 Greens. Come on, the boys. Come on, come on. Ah! This is promising, though. This is promising. The fans tell you everything. It's not over yet. Meaning having a shot. The Greens stand up! If you love the Greens, stand up!
Hello. Hey, I'll move over. That's the first proper decision I've seen the referee make all game. Blackburn's keeper keeping them in the game again. Hey!
2 minutes.
He said it. I was about to ask Harvey, go on, what's it going to be? Like what I asked Liam at Birmingham, but there we are. He's got it right. Half time, 1-0 Argyle. I will take that any day of the week. Well, let's be honest, we all would. So, honestly, considering that Birmingham scored a winner at the end, Southampton scored a winner at the end, this is much better so far, but there's still always a second half, so we have to be wary of that. But so far, I think we've been the better team. So I think we've been the much better team so far. So this has looked really good so far from us. We got a huge second half coming, and honestly, as Harvey pointed out to me 2 minutes ago, Swallow on his league debut, absolutely outstanding. And I said we should have started in him as well, ever since the start of the season. Anyway, half time. 1-0 to the Greens, as we all know. Obviously, still a second half to go, but as it stands, I am much happier than what we experienced these last 2 championship games. So we now have to keep it that way for the second half. That's what I'm saying. My personal thoughts is, as much as it pains me to say, because I love him to bits, Dan Scarr could find himself on the bench for a bit, but we don't know, because Shuey does like rotating his team. But Julio's been outstanding so far, in my opinion. And I said ever since the first game of the season, why aren't we starting him? And today's just proved it. And then my curse happens, because I said before the game, why are we starting Azaz? And then he goes and does that. Fantastic. So fair play to him. He's proved me wrong, and I'm delighted for him, obviously.
Did you actually say that?
Yeah, I genuinely said we shouldn't have started Azaz, but he's proved me wrong. I'm delighted for him. What a legend. Anyway, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, pretty decent.
I think we've been the better team, personally, so far.
I think Blackburn have been cutting us open too often, though.
Yeah.
Personally, coming down the right hand side, left hand side, but we took our goal well.
Yeah.
But watching it back, it took a deflection.
Oh, did it actually?
Yeah, it did. Yeah. So it's not.
Oh, here we go. Tonight, when I log on social media.
Oh, look, deflection at C's back.
On and on.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah. Craiggie's been great.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the defence has been really good, to be honest with you. I can't really fault it.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
We just need to stop getting cut open.
Yeah, I agree.
Apart from that, decent enough.
And I'll tell you what, I think the referee's been the best one we've had so far this season, I reckon. Not that I want to speak too soon, but still.
And then the next 41, and then the next, how many home games have we had?
Well, this is our 5th game of the season.
No, how many home games?
3.
That means the next 20 will be awful.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts, Harvey?
Yeah, very good first half. Overall, good performance. Obviously, the first 10 minutes, we were trying to get into the game. Blackburn are joking chances, and they looked like they were going to get on top of us. But we slowly got into the game, and I thought we defended very, very well. We've defended very solidly. Our attack, we've caused them so much danger through that left and right hand side, as always. Through the middle, through the right and left, cutting in, crossing. Very, very good. And that was a brilliant goal from Zaz, because we all haven't trusted him. We all haven't trusted him in this team. Fair play, honestly.
Definitely, absolutely, definitely.
As well, like I said, play Gonzalo. Just mend it. Watch this space. He is going to be our main centre back this season. Watch this space.
He's called it right there. I thought they were going to get a penalty then, thank God for that. But yeah, I forgot to say, guys, yeah, the second half has started. We just need to keep this lead now, because Blackburn are looking better than I think they did throughout the entire first half so far. So we have to control this game.
Get rid of it. Oh no. Oh, thank God. Headed it away. We have to clear it. That's it. That's it. Oh my God. Oh, my heart was pounding. That's the loudest I've heard them all game so far. Apart from before the game, obviously. Oh, they're on the attack again. Good save by Connor there. Right, forward, Morgan, forward. Come on, come on. Come on. It's Mumba. Follow up. Yeah! Come on! Come on! 2-0. My prediction could be on. I said follow up and it worked. Who are you? 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 Well, that's it. Hardy scores. If we win 2-0, I've got my prediction spot on. Full time, huge win, and absolutely deservedly so. 3-0, that is our biggest win since Accrington Stanley at home last season when it includes clean sheets. Huge win, huge win. Ah, it's good to be back in the Championship, as we all know. After those two annoying defeats, this is what we need. Hardy's on fire! Your defence is terrified! Hardy's on fire! Your defence is terrified. Hardy's on fire. Your defence is terrified. Hardy's on fire. Da 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 da. Alright guys, full time, Plymouth 3, Blackburn 0. I'm very happy with that, as you can tell. I'm joined by Tegan and Shane, isn't it?
That's right,
yeah, Tegan and Shane, two Blackburn fans here. Guys, how are you feeling after that?
I think really we just didn't take our chance. We didn't take our chances on the day, and I mean, if we did, it could have been a different story. But you guys outplayed us.
Yeah,
fair enough. On the day, you guys.
It makes me a lot happier considering the last two championship games we lost at the 90th minute.
Yeah.
So that is a statement.
Your defence
really
was strong
wanted,
today,
so.
and you know they kept us out. That's the main thing, isn't it? You know,
kept us on our toes.
Despite the terrible performance from Blackburn today, who would you say did you think had a solid performance regardless? Because first half I thought your keeper was solid. The second half I didn't think that was that much.
No. In the first half, yeah, I agree with you.
Before the game, what was your score prediction coming into home?
1-0, close one.
To Argyle or to Blackburn?
Blackburn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I thought
Confidence from the Watford game last week.
Yeah. We were all fired up from the Watford game, so we thought we would get the 1-0. You know.
Yeah,
so,
that's fair enough confidence.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, because not me, but some of our others in our group thought we would easily concede. So thankfully we didn't.
Well, yeah, history. You know, you thought it was going to repeat.
Yeah,
again,
that's what I mean.
So, yeah, that's right.
Apologies that Liam doesn't know what obstructing means. Definitely.
But your defence was solid today, so you know you can't. You know.
Well, where do you think Blackburn's going to finish this season, regardless?
Probably 12th.
Mid-table.
Yeah. About 12th.
What about us, Argyle?
Are we on the same points now? I think we're on the same sort of
I don't know. I'll check the table later on.
I reckon similar to us.
I know we're in the top half. I know that.
You're in the top half. Yeah. I think you'll finish quite high. You're surprised.
I mean, I've got us 13th, but I've got you 12th, so I've actually got us next to each other anyway.
Yeah,
so.
I agree with that. I totally agree with that. Yeah, totally.
We're 10th when you're 13th.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, there you go.
That makes sense then.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Both with the same points.
Who have you got after the international break?
I think we've got some tough fixtures coming up after that. Middlesbrough?
Away or home?
A home game.
Oh, okay.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not too sure. I am.
Yeah, home.
Do you think you'll bounce back against? Barnsley? They just lost to QPR at home today.
Yeah, we made a few signings yesterday, didn't we? So they could obviously play today. So I mean, we were waiting for Siggy to come back. He's been injured, as you know yourself. He's been injured. So a couple of top players that just weren't there today. So. But that's no excuse. They just weren't playing good enough.
Not a good enough performance.
No, not from my point of view. No. And if you talk to most of the Blackburn fans, they'll probably tell you that as well.
So basically, it's just bounce back immediately at home.
We have, it's having to.
No, it's a must-win for you guys.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And they're bottom of the league as well.
I think most people underestimate Plymouth Argyle, and it's
I agree.
Yeah,
saying that myself.
And they shouldn't underestimate the Argyle.
Yeah, fair enough.
Smack us back on the
Oh yeah.
Oh, we don't know that. Last time we went to Ewood Park, we drew in League One back in 2017.
Yeah,
so
I remember that. Yeah,
that's ages away anyway. So as it stands, I'll take a point at Ewood Park later on in the season.
You're coming up to Ewood.
I think it's March we come to that one. Yeah.
So I'll be heading up there for that game as well. So
fair enough.
Hopefully we're safe by then.
You'll be safe by then. I can guarantee you'll be safe by then, most of it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping from us now. That's also from our point of view, huge confidence going into our crunch match against Ryan Lowe and Preston in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, that's good.
And you'll want us to win that anyway, for obvious reasons.
Please do. Yeah. Feel free to win.
Yeah. No, commiserations our way, though, guys. And best of luck for the rest of the season.
Nice meeting you. And you guys, take care.
Thank
you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Before we leave, Liam actually has a few words.
We can call it Fortress Home Park, apart from Southampton.
In terms of clean sheets, that is our biggest win since we played Accrington Stanley at home last season. Fantastic either way. And I'm not alone. Liam's joined me. So, well, actually, Harvey's here as well, but he's taking a breather. He's having some time to himself. Don't blame him. We're all knackered, but either way, fantastic win, of course. Full time, of course, 3-0 to Argyle against Blackburn. I mean, there's nothing more to say, really, from my point of view. Like, obviously, so far this season, we outclassed Huddersfield. We got a brilliant point at Watford. Really unlucky against Southampton and Birmingham. And then we put in a superb performance like that, which just shows we've been absolutely superb so far this season. And what a statement that is after those 2 gutting results at home against Southampton and then the trip to St Andrews last week at Birmingham. And what a confidence this is for our club before the international break next week and before we play Ryan Lowe and Preston in 2 weeks' time for our next away day. But what's written in the stars is that they're top of the league, which is mad. Of course, we're going to be playing Preston away for probably our biggest away game of the season, knowing that we're playing Ryan Lowe, of course. But the fact that Ryan Lowe himself is top of the league right now, so I'm hoping we can make sure they're not top of the league after that, but it's a big one either way. It's going to be a massive game. I'm expecting a lot of stuff to happen at Preston away. But we'll see what happens. Either way, that win against Blackburn was superb. We were superb. They were awful. And it was just a deserved 3 points at the end. And we're now sitting 10th in the league, which no one in our fan base can complain about at all. Like 10th in the league after 5 games, that's superb. And that's a position I know we'd be very happy to finish at the end of the season. So we just need to continue this form now and just, even if we don't go higher up the table, if we stay around 10th or maybe drop down to, I don't know, your 12th or 13th, it's not bad because we'd love it. I've got us to finish 13th this season anyway. So there's that as well. What's your thoughts after that, Liam?
Brilliant, really. I think the defence played really well. I don't think in the review that we're going to do the next couple of days, I think we got time anyway. It's an international break. We got plenty of time next week to do the review. They're all going to get a high rating because I don't think any defender put anything wrong.
Oh, actually, that's the other thing I forgot to say as well. Julio Pleguezuelo, what a performance by him!
Superb.
Like that. You know what? When Gillespie comes back from injury, there's going to be a hell of a lot of competition for those 2 centre-back spots because Julio's just made sure he's looked unstoppable today.
I think we should start him against Preston.
I think we should start him most of these games now. I even said before we played Huddersfield, we should start him to give him a chance.
Do you think Dan Sky's still getting the 11?
Depends on how he rotates Scar and Gibson, because there might be a few games he might start Pleguezuelo and Scar and then Gibson's on the bench or something. Yeah. And we know what Shuey's like with rotating the squad anyway, but
we got the defence to switch it up anyway, personally.
Yeah, 100%.
So we can play anyway.
Once Gillespie's back, there'll be competition, and obviously once Cooper's back, there'll be goalkeeping competition.
I just think Blackburn looked poor.
Blackburn were poor today. They had an off day today.
Apart from the chances that they had, that at least one of them should have went in, personally.
Oh, yeah.
But apart from that, they didn't really create much.
Yeah, I thought they had a disappointing performance today, and it's disappointing from them because they've just beaten Watford away last week as well. Something we couldn't do, but we still got a brilliant point there anyway.
Well, we should have beaten Watford in all honesty because the chance that
really
the chance that Vander had.
Yeah, fair enough. At the same time, though, see, I disagree because I thought Watford had some mad chances as well. Ken Semmer was mental that day.
The one-on-one that Watford had, that should have been in.
The 2 games that annoyed me were the Southampton and Birmingham games, bar none, because I felt we deserved more in both of them. But at the end of the day, we're 10th in the league, which is class as it is anyway.
That was a must-win anyway, personally.
Must win, fair enough. I mean, to be fair, I did say after Birmingham, if we can win at home again after those 2 defeats, then it would be a brilliant confidence boost for the team, the squad, the boys, the fans, everyone.
And when we go to Blackburn, I think we can go into confidence against them away from home.
Last time we went to Ewood Park, we drew, and that was in League One. That was in League One, and they got promoted that season.
Going into detail, give me a point now, please.
Honestly, I'd take it. I think it's going to be a mental game of football.
Going into the Norwich home game, I can see us getting a result in that game, maybe a win at a push as well.
Well, I think, but then again, I wouldn't be surprised if Mumba got the winner in that, because it's against this former club, but we'll see.
Norwich lost to Rotherham, which we all didn't expect to be.
You know what? It's interesting because I'd take a win against Norwich at home as well because we've got Bristol City away and Hull away coming up, and I know they're both going to be really hard. Hull's just beaten Leicester away today
Bristol
as well.
City's just beaten Swansea away.
And that as well. So no, they're both going to be hard away. I'll take a point in both of them, to be honest.
I'll have to have a look who Bristol and
Hull.
Norwich have got next.
Fair enough.
See who they have and how they get on.
Yeah.
And if they don't perform well, it gives us good confidence going into both.
Oh, exactly. It just shows that the Championship is a hard league at the end of the day. Not everyone is going to get what they want. Leicester lost to Hull today. Southampton got battered by Sunderland today. So anything can happen. Leeds got a draw with Sheffield Wednesday. Anything can happen. It's a hard league. And that's why Leicester, Southampton and Leeds have been relegated. And us, Ipswich and Wednesday have been promoted. We won brilliantly today. Ipswich won today. So anything can happen. It's the Championship for you.
I think if we stay up this season, that's
a definite brilliant anyway.
Potentially stay in this league for the next 2, 3, 4 years, personally.
I mean, the last time we were in the Championship, we stayed for 6 seasons, so we could emulate that.
And
as long as we don't go back down to League One, of course, so...
we just need, if we ever go back down to League One, which I hope it isn't this season, we just
got to try and bounce back again,
Just have to have a look at League One whenever we go back down there and look at the clubs in it, and see how we do.
Well, not just the clubs, like the squads and all that as well.
Yeah,
we'll just have to look. We'll have to look. But if that scenario did happen, we just have to look into it and go, well, we want to bounce back, don't we?
If we ever went back down, we keep the squad that we have. I don't see why we couldn't go back up anyway.
No, that depends. I mean, that depends on who stays and who leaves the club years to come anyway. That's a long time. But obviously,
we've got Barley on a... How many years? Barley?
How many years? How many years was Mumba again?
4 or 5.
4 or 5, okay.
So that's brilliant. So if we can stay in the Championship and keep it in for the next 4 or 5 years, that'd be great.
Yeah, no, obviously we'll see what happens, but obviously the main goal this season is to, well, firstly stay up, secondly try and get a brilliant first season back and then build from there.
If we can somehow stick in the playoffs, that'll be an absolute bonus.
Oh, 100%. I said to Nigel yesterday, your 8th place prediction is not over yet.
No.
So yeah, anyway... Brilliant win today, guys. Fully deserved at the end. And I'll tell you what, much happier after the last 2 games that we were so unlucky in. So, honestly, I'd take that any day of the week. A brilliant 3-0 win, and deservedly so. What a performance. Genuinely one of the best I've seen in a long time as well. Genuinely a 4-year deal. Yeah, genuinely a fantastic performance that was today. We just got to keep at it now. And if we keep playing at home like that again for the rest of the season,
like I said,
even better.
Like I said, if we can keep, like you just said there, if we keep playing like that at home, not many teams will get points off us.
And I heard Huddersfield fans say at the start of the season, home park's going to be a hard place for everyone this season. Maybe even Leicester if they don't turn up at home park.
And Leeds.
And Leeds, yeah.
And Leeds, yeah.
Actually, I can't really say Southampton, can I, anymore?
Southampton?
Yeah. But there we are. We're 10th in the league after 5 games. We're very happy. I mean, it's still really early days, of course. When we get to round 12, we'll find a more rough idea of where we could potentially finish this season. So basically around October. I think it is. In fact, it will be end of October. I think round 12 is when we face Ipswich away or Sheffield Wednesday at home. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, thank you so much for watching the video and episode, guys. A fantastic episode, of course. 3-0 win, and of course, because I was ill on Tuesday night, great to be back as well. So there is all that as well. So yeah, I will... Oh yeah, carry on.
I love the meme, by the way.
Oh yeah. He does love the meme.
Yeah.
Anyway, international break next week. I'll see you all at Deepdale. Up the Janners, up the Argyle, up the Greens, up the Pilgrims, up the Plymouth. Come on, you boys in green. Take care, guys. Good night.
Bye-bye.
When they pull on the green, they're all Janners.